Hello guys, and welcome to episode 99 of my Empire Total War campaign, playing as Great Britain on very hard difficulty. Today we are going to be seeing the downfall of Greece. They declared war on us in the last turn, which was a massive mistake because we are one turn away, or one battle away, from wiping them out. So that's what we're going to be doing to start. Let's just move my rake into the settlement.
Watching and listening.
He was detected, that's fine, doesn't really make a difference. We're going to take out our army if it's okay to do so. And we are going to annihilate them. Just moving the rake out of the way there so that my army doesn't have to walk around him and use up valuable movement points. We shall demand their surrender. Well, time to take it to them. We gave them a chance, as we always do. If they shall not see sense, we shall make them see sense. Or in this case, canister shot. Right, we'll just unload our cannons like so. Have all of my infantry line up in a nice long line, that is fine. Move my general out the way and my cavalry. And they're down the hill, so they should be fine. I didn't want to put them down behind the cannons though, just in case any sort of rounds ricocheted and bounced into my general. Knowing my luck, that can happen. Right, let's just start the battle, get this wall down. Not sure how long it's going to take, but we shall see. Wait, why are they firing off to the left-hand side again? Okay, now they're firing at the wrong piece of wall again. Wait, can I not target the wall in the center, please? Thank you. Alright. Well, we did a little bit of damage either side. I guess it's going to help us if we want to take down those sections of walls, because sometimes the AI will be stubborn and stay up on the walls here and fire down on us. So we may have to remove those sections of the wall as well. But I hope not, because it does make it quite unwieldy. Especially this section, because the enemy can sally forth from it, which makes creating the kill pits with the cannons much harder. That's good though, we did a bit of damage there to some units that were stood on top of the wall when it got destroyed. Or partially destroyed. I thought they were actually going to put some men onto this part of the fort for a second. Oh wait, they are by the looks of things. Interesting. Probably not for long, especially when we create the breach. Those poor couple men that were stood on it. Oh well. Okay, let's limber up our cannons and we shall start moving our men up. So I'll have a couple cover the left side, then we'll have a couple on the left side of the V, a couple on the right side. Probably need a couple to cover against cavalry. I'll have a couple on the end here, and then the last two can just stand behind, or last three can stand behind. Our cannons need to start moving up as well. And that's everything. So since we're up against quite a large force, we do need to make sure that our flanks are secure so that our cannons do not get overrun by cavalry. A lot of men on these walls though. I am very tempted to shoot that down. At least this part of it. I think I'm gonna have one of these move this side and shoot the cavalry there. And we'll have these two on this side, shoot them from there. I might need to move one a bit closer. I think I might do that for now. We're being fired down on by some line infantry, so that's not good. We'll have to move back from that. Not happy about that at all. It seems these two units are more or less in the right position. These two need to be adjusted. But they're still firing down on us. Through the wall. Quite the party trick. Well, I'll show them party trick. It's called death and destruction. Come on, cannons, make it happen. You know you want to. It's the perfect target. Oh, the second shot from that cannon there was perfect. Oh yes, getting right into the meat of those units. I love it. I'm not sure what I want to do with this other unit of cannons. I think I might just move them back for now. This never gets old. It really doesn't. Watching my canister shot rip to shreds all of those units. It's so satisfying. Alright. Another unit that's being a real pain. Am I gonna have to climb this and kill Firelock Armed Citizenry? Like, what is this? I was gonna say, if those Firelock Armed Citizenry made it to my cannons, they are absolute champions. Oh boy. Look at them pile out the breach into my canister. It's just glorious. Are they actually going to reach? I hope not. Oh god. They made it. Of course they did. Well, we slaughtered them, but that is still annoying. I thought those canister rounds would make them rout before they got there, but not quite. We have 17 men remaining. How many cannons did we man? All 4. Oh, okay, nice. Not the end of the world then. Right, most of their forces are dealt with. Well, these guys have been chunked a little by that unit on the wall. I think I'm just going to move all of these back. Same with these guys. Just need to encourage more men to come off the walls. There we go. And the last unit of line infantry, please. If not, it may be time to run through the breach. We can just capture this building and this building. Maybe if I just stop them firing for a second and move a unit closer, they might come off the wall. No. Alright, let's just go inside then. Time to breach. Let's move these like so. We'll get a couple to fill up those spots, just in case anything goes tits up. Okay, lovely. Those Firelock armed citizenry really shouldn't stand a chance. Looks like we're slaughtering those horses as well. Have a unit try and sneak on to the centre. I'm a little bit worried about the cannons, but if they don't fire at me, then I probably won't go and try and kill them. Right, can we capture this? Are they gonna let me? Looks like they are. Wonderful. Well, we'll just say that all of these men surrendered. I don't really fancy fighting anymore. Still a minute left for them to respond. Nope. We're all good. Nice swift battle. With lots of dead in the breach as always. I wonder how many kills my cannons got. Let's have a look. 571. One of my line infantry actually got 293 kills. And they still had 159 men remaining, so they didn't even engage in melee combat. That's quite impressive. So 146 lost on our end. I'm happy with that. And Greece is destroyed. Wonderful. Okay, well with that done, looks like we've picked up some nice areas. And this is actually worth quite a bit. 4,194 region wealth. We get 802 of that. Wait, why is Austria not happy? A bit random. Still not happy. Okay. We're going to have to send more men back there or continue to recruit more men. I did have a tip-off that getting more dragoons would be a good idea for fixing public order in this sense. So we'll just grab a few in Vienna and see if that sorts us out. Meanwhile over here I am going to have to spread out this army between Athens and Patras, because if the Maratha Confederacy do this with their navy and bring in like an army to one of these ports, then they could quickly take the settlement. So I'm basically going to have to be forced to spread these out. Hopefully that hasn't caused public order issues. Now it looks like we're good. We'll send a couple more fresh ones there. That's going to give them 6 line infantry and a cannon. That's going to leave here with 7 line infantry, the heavy cav, and so on. That's fine. Alright, let's just replenish them. And this rake, I guess, can head towards Istanbul. Cool, we need to wipe out this ship while I'm at it. He has a 5th rate. Nation destroyed Greece. Region captured. Alright, cool. Alright, let's just go and wipe them out. Although, should I pick up the army? I kind of feel like I should. Especially if it's okay.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, we'll just recruit a singular militia unit there. And I think I'm going to jump back on the navy. Even though we're not replenished yet. Otherwise, it's just a waste of time. Maybe we could actually just land and attack the Barbary states. There's only one ship in that navy, so I could just split off a small amount and go and take that out. And we could send my 2nd rates to just go and blast it to pieces. Just 1/5 rate. Actually, let's send my 3rd rates. We'll send 4 3rd rates to go and wipe them out. We'll play it out just in case. But this should be relatively simple. I do like watching the naval battles as well. Especially when they are much simpler to take care of, or to micro, because you don't have many ships. I like the small naval battles. I think they're really fun. Right, so I guess we're going to kind of do a V. I don't want to take a broadside from both of his sides, but I do want both of my, or all of my ships to be able to fire more or less at once. So we're not going to go straight, we're going to create a V. That we get the extra shots off first, and then hopefully it will be over quite quickly. Does look like he's trying to sail into us, and we have the wind, so it might be over for this 5th rate quite quickly. Right, let's turn in. He is in range. Turn in with the other ships. Wonderful. So yeah, they haven't even fired back yet, and we're able to do an arse ton of damage before that's even the case. Oh, he's on fire. Well, should be done nice and quickly. Just surrender, my man. There's no shame in it. You are surrounded by British third rates. Although you are carrying an entire army. Somehow. Somewhere. That's it. Surrendered.
Our nation rules the
And we can capture it if we want. Do we want another ship? So it's only a 5th rate. We'll just take the money, I think. And there goes the Maratha army as well. It was actually in range to catch up to the fleet. Perfect. So the best bet here would just be like drop off the troops next to the fort. I think. But I'm actually worried because if they attack us before we siege, then I'm actually in a pretty shit spot.
put to sea. Ready for action.
Yeah, that could be really bad.
Prepare for war.
Alright, whatever, we'll do it.
All away.
What's the worst that can happen?
Battle.
I'm gonna blockade their fleet in port.
Prepare to capture. Aye, aye, sir.
Okay. And yeah. Hopefully we can take Tripoli in no time at all. Let's continue through our forces. I love the way our largest force now is currently the militia army in Poland. That's quite something. Now I did have a couple of you guys suggest things to do and where to put my money. One was into farms in order to increase population, which is a nice idea because it's not that expensive to upgrade your farms. However, I feel like if I continue to just put money into my front line and replenishment and take more regions, that's like a way better way of getting more income, which is why I've been putting so much investment into my troops. Same goes really for the suggestion to make roads. I have been putting some money into roads as we go, but in general I've mostly just been investing into my military because taking all of this land has increased our income way more than if we'd invested into our infrastructure. I do need to replenish this force, so we'll do that while we have the cash. I do want to upgrade the crappy roads down here, probably. Actually, it probably doesn't matter at Moldavia, but I want to improve them wherever I'm attacking towards. So, for example, maybe at Vilnius, although no roads really lead to anywhere I want to go. I guess here would be the best place. Yeah, upgrading to the cobbled roads so that I can get round to St. Petersburg in a timely fashion. Like, that's the kind of places where I do need roads. I also need to build the walls here. Can we move out yet? That's so frustrating.
Make ready.
It's actually only -1.
At the ready.
Okay. Can I bring one out of here? I can. Can I send him to Klausenberg? Oh wow, is that not working as intended? Shit.
Yes, my lord.
Well, that's annoying. Well, we'll go back to the list for now. I don't think I need to sort that out just yet. Actually, I do need to make sure that the army's back in there for the time being. so that it continues the repression. Right, over here, I do want to get to a point where I can disband these Hessian line infantry. We don't get increased repression from upgrading to the governor's residence, so I'm not going to bother. Right, we have this army to move. Joseph
Lord,
Dobson going to be smashing
shall triumph.
this army. We have the cavalry to clean this up relatively quickly, but they do have some Cossack line infantry and standard line infantry. That auto-resolve seems awfully biased towards the enemy. I would have liked to have maybe auto-resolved this one, but I know that the fact that they have artillery would have made it so we took tons of losses. The best bet is just remaining spread out, I think. Although I don't really want my cannons on the flanks. Maybe I could just have them in the middle. That'd be hilarious. Just have a massive cannon battery. We are in range of their line. Let's do it. Let's just see how this works. See if this works. It's really odd. Why can't I place them there? Like something in the way. Is it this cart? I feel like it might be. Well, there's some, just like some terrain that I can't see. Speaking of terrain, there are some bumps. Might be better to deploy more to the left and to the right. Alright, we'll try that. Let me just get my general like so. We'll have my cavalry ready to go on the flanks. And we'll end the deployment. Whereabouts are they? Alright, let's smash these artillery pieces, please. And that's most of their artillery already dealt with. That was pretty insane. Lovely. Alright, now I just need to wipe out these guys, although they are kind of behind cover where we're concerned. Let's just spread out these guys and we'll go and charge them down. We did actually manage to hit that crew. So they've abandoned their cannons already. Spectacular. Well, now let's fire at the foot infantry here. They are actually in a perfect position for us to just annihilate them in one volley. If our cannons hit the mark, that is. He lost 3 men. Okay, maybe a few more. I was gonna say, but for a unit that was so perfectly aligned, I'm very surprised. Right, we do need to probably put these onto canister at some point, probably with the next volley. Right. I swear, if these guys don't rout, I'm gonna be mad. They're gonna take so much canisters to the face. They don't run away. There's something wrong with them. Okay, thank God. I was really hoping we wouldn't have to deal with some sort of Russian charge into our cannons. Would have been fitting, I guess. Right, that's basically the majority of the army dealt with already. They're still in range. Okay, let's just stop these firing. We're going to limber them up. We'll have my heavy cavalry just run them down. Brilliant. Okay, and now what we're going to do is move into position whereby we can slaughter these Cossacks. I'm thinking here would be nice. So we'll make sure some infantry come with, just in case. I might also get my cav to sort of line up and be ready to charge. This rain is very heavy, making it pretty hard to see. Not that it really matters. See if we can shoot them to pieces with cannonballs. I think all of the cannons are moving, which is good. None of them failed to limber. The initial volley onto this artillery was just ridiculous. You could make a screenshot out of how cool this looks though. With like the abandoned cannons and the horses, and it just looks so cool. Especially with my British forces marching past them as well. Let's have a look at these poor Cossacks. They're facing the wrong way as well. Gonna get a bunch of cannonballs to the back of the head. Oh dear. Right. For all the units that have arrived, let's unlimber them. Start firing away. Actually, I should probably be a little bit careful. They still have some cannons that are moving past them. That's okay. Wait, why did those unlimber the wrong way around? That's weird. That's more like it. I just want to make them rout and then I'll run them down with the cavalry. That's the plan here. That's why I'm doing this. I think if I moved into canister range, then they would move, maybe? I don't know. We're getting there. With my manual targeting, they're taking a bit more damage. Very difficult for the cannonballs actually to kill more than a couple men at a time. We're giving our men plenty of training against live targets. Going into the first person view there, but it seems as though it puts us in the view of the person on the horse. That's quite funny. They're concerned because their general is dead. I think they have more to be concerned about than that, like maybe artillery shells in the buttocks. Who knows? Let's just order these to actually attack them directly. Seems most of my shots are over the top right now. Which is kind of annoying, it's slowed down. Maybe I'll just charge them from both sides. Let's do it. Gotta hope that my cannons actually stop firing there. Follow my orders, please. Oh, they turned around and shot a volley into my heavy cav. Of course they did. They don't have muskets, or they don't have bayonets, sorry. So that is them dealt with. Alright, we'll end the battle there. I probably should have run them down because I reckon that the army will survive now. Hopefully it won't. Yeah, it did. Of course it did.
Immediately.
Okay. Well, with that, we'll just continue to the next army.
Slaughter them.
Cool. I do need to make a wall here, actually, but we can't afford it yet.
Ready for order.
And we have Goodwin. He is heading towards the Plains Nations. We can't move on from Istanbul. So we're just going to chill there. What about Malcolm? Malcolm's forces have replenished. So technically we could go aggressive. But I am concerned that there is a very large Russian army here that is heading towards us. And I really don't know where they're going to attack. I need more artillery, for starters. And I do actually need more infantry, but I can't afford the infantry in the same turn. So let's build a unit of line infantry. And a couple cannons, because yeah, we got 3 cannons here, so I can move 1 cannon back to Vilnius. That's fine. We'll leave the rest of the units there. We shall leave these ones in here, and one of the cannons that I build here I will send to Minsk. Then we just need to recruit more forces into Vilnius. Well, I was hoping by now that a lot of these militia forces would be able to move forwards, but obviously not. Which is unfortunate. One thing I do need to do is wipe out the Swedes. So I think we're going to attack them here, even though they are entrenched now. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. So yeah, in the next episode, what we're going to do is we will attack this small Swedish army and wipe them out with our yeomanry cavalry for the most part. And we'll also continue our war with Russia, of course. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.